My name is Nigel Barclay. I'm Professor of Local Economic Development in Coventry Business School, and I'm also the Acting Co-Director of the Centre for Business in Society. Our research is organised into two core themes, the first of which is policies, industries and economic growth. And this theme examines the role of policy in facilitating economic development and growth, and the consequential impacts of policy on economic and social well-being. Some examples of work in this theme include research that investigates new models of economic development and the impact these have on social outcomes. We're also investigating the cities and economic growth agenda and the impact of this agenda for social outcomes and poverty reduction. And also research that's examining routes to sustainable consumer behaviour, particularly through the adoption and use of low-carbon vehicles such as the microcab that you see behind me. Our second core research theme is communities, consumers and responsible business. Here we are researching the way in which business practices affect individuals as citizens, as consumers and employees, and the consequences of such actions for responsible and sustainable economies. An example of research in this theme is work which has examined the role of SMEs in embedding responsible business practices within the jewellery industry supply chain. We're also bringing forward research in some emerging themes, for example in global and corporate change and regulation, and in sport, business and corruption. An example of the latter is a major European project we have at the moment, which is investigating the social impact and legacy of mega sport events. Our research is designed to have real-world application by focusing on the economic and societal impacts of government and business behaviour within SME and sectoral framework, particularly the way in which it can shape and influence policy debates, policy in practice, and have real-world implication for individual consumers. An example of the impact of our research is found in some work we've just completed for the community development finance sector, in which we've produced a practical tool that has a robust capability to be able to measure the economic and social impacts of community finance lending. So essentially what we're trying to do is to better understand the role of business in society, and through the impact of our research ensure a fair outcome for all.